Hi ladies, and welcome back to my channel. I am now in my backyard preparing for camping. Michael is trying to get into the little shed and he is not exactly getting success out of that because I've got the car and the camper trailer is in the shed and the tow ball for the cruiser is somewhere. Brad tends to put things away in places where we don't know, and because he's away I can't ring him, so we are looking in all his hidey spots and can't find it. We're trying to get the camper trailer out of the shed so that I can show you the camper trailer we bought and our preparation for camping. So while we're here, Michael does look like he's got what he needs. I am cycle day 5 and yeah, looking forward to going camping and doing my ovulation tests and getting this month started. So we'll see what's going on with Michael. Let me just turn Michael. You may want to be in the picture, I don't know. And what's happening here, Michael? Oh, you found it! Yay! Okay, he's found it. He's setting it up, and this is our camper trailer. So we're going to pull it out in a minute and we'll show you what's inside. Okay, so I managed to get the trailer here. There's the car, and somehow there's Michael again. I got the camper trailer in here, so I'll show you a little bit about it. First off, it is a hard floor camper, so it's not a soft top. So it's a hard floor camper, and we'll show you soon how that opens up. It's really easy, only takes like 30 seconds. So if we're just driving on our own, we could just go anywhere we want and just pop it open in 30 seconds if we get tired and have a sleep. But because we have heaps and heaps of spots along the highway where it's safe to stop and open up your camper and have a sleep. And so it opens up with this, so we'll just, Michael, if you because I've got the camera, hey?
We use the front one.
We use the front one? Okay, so there's two?
Yes, there's two.
Okay, so there's two. Alright, so Michael's going to show you.
There's this one, that'll hook onto here, so when you open it up using the front one, when you open it up it won't drop, it'll hold itself. Yeah. But those also has hydraulics for that as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can go.
So we will we'll hook it up, won't we? We're just filling up the water tank. So we don't need to fill up the whole way, we only just want to fill it up a little bit so I can show you our kitchen and sink and everything.
Oh, here we go, right.
Okay, so it's actually showing here that there's 24% of water in there out of 100%.
That's cool.
Shows our battery, so point to the battery, Michael, if you can't see,
battery,
which is, shows you the battery capacity.
89, we've got our voltage percentage and amperage.
Yeah.
The main breaker.
Yeah.
So say if something happens, just boom, trip.
Yep. And then we've got our 12 volt extra points there. And these on the bottom is all our instrument, lights, pump, plug, fridge. We're going to turn our fridge on shortly. We'll show you what we bought with the fridge. These are our compartments. They all come with this little push button thing, and it's all lockable. So we can lock, there's 2 on each one, and we can lock every single one of them. So if someone's in the yard, they can't actually open up any of these compartments at all. So when we open them up, we've got these drawers, and they've got these little safety, what do you call them? Safety clips. I'll show you what I mean in a minute. And these are the drawers that you can put. Yeah. So these drawers, you can put anything you want, food, extra sleeping gear or whatever you want. And then as you push it in, it then clips into place and it doesn't go anywhere. So here's another one, and it is this one here. I think, oh, that one just opened up a bit too hard, but I've actually seen this one here with a hot water system right here, and it has a fire extinguisher. That's what it comes with, and this one's actually got a dual safety clips. And we haven't set this side up. We'll show you again when we set it up, but this has got all our little shower stuff and everything. So just push the other one in, Michael. So you got to push them in together, and then they clip in again. Down here are the stabilizers for the camper trailer. So there's 4 stabilizers on all sides, and so that it hasn't got pressure on the jockey wheel. And right there is the solar panels that it comes with as well. It's got 200 amp batteries, and that's inside. We'll show you that later. And they're AGM batteries. So we're going to test them to see how long the Waco fridge freezer lasts in there. It also came with 2 all-terrain tyres.
32 threes.
Yeah, they're quite big. And also they have, is it called dual suspension on it? Independent suspension. I was trying to think if it's dual, but it's independent suspension. So when you're going over rocks and stuff like that, it all moves together. It moves a lot smoother. So here we have a kitchen. This is the most awesome part for all the mums or chicks out there, maybe blokes who love cooking. Me. It comes with an extra cutting board. It comes with gas stove, cutlery drawer. It's awesome. It also comes with the sink and another drawer, and this drawer here actually, it has all the components in there that has your gas and water. It's all connected up. So there's your water. Michael's going to turn it on. So that's turned on by the pump, which I showed you in the switchboard area. So yeah, when you want to wash your dishes. And there's a light. Did that turn on, Michael?
Yeah. Well,
yeah. So it then, Michael just released the water. So it just goes on the ground. So it's great just to pull this baby out, even if it's like, you know, you're driving 400 kilometers or something and get hungry and there's nowhere in sight that you can cook. You can just pull this out if you want even. So what you do is we hook up, Michael just hooked that up. So we're hooking this up. This is the gas. So it hooks up below here, and Michael will explain what happens if there's issues with the gas line.
So like, it's got a safety pin, so when you hook it on, say like a line gets cut, it won't leak.
Yeah.
It's like,
like a safety mechanism in it. There's the water tank underneath as well.
100 litre water tank.
It's a 100 litre water tank, yeah. There's anchor points there next to Michael's head. Or what do they call it? Anchor points, recovery points. If we get stuck anywhere, which we're not going to take it anywhere that we're going to get stuck. Michael, yeah, he thinks different, but no. Okay, so we have a boat rack, and what I want to do is I want to get some PVC piping along here and put all our camper poles on there just to save some space so that we don't have to put them like in here. So this is the other side where we've got some stuff here already. We've got the temp poles, and here we have the layout of the annex. So this is inside, and there's a layout of the annex, and we did that test the other day in here, which you'll see. This isn't set up. We're about to set up. So we've actually got a battery charger and some solar lights to put around inside, and I've bought these cheap little baskets to put all our condiments in so they don't spill everywhere, and these are just throw away. So when we go cook up at night time, we can put them in there and throw them away. If you have any ideas, please comment below on ideas on camping, because we haven't done camping very much, and it'd be great to get some sort of ideas on how to make it easier, or you know, even meals that you cook on the campsite. So this here is the fridge department and so we've got a fan here to keep it cool, and there's its 12-volt plug-in, and it's switch turn it on. And this one also has your clips on there, and it just slides straight out, and it slides all the way out. So we've actually bought a Waco, which is this here. We've just bought it. I'll just put it down. But we bought a Waco 95 litre CFX, I think it's called, a big one, so it's the biggest one in the Waco range here in Australia. And I bought also the cover to go with it to keep it cooler. I had a lot of fun yesterday. Well, no, I didn't have a lot of fun, but I had to change the lids over, and oh my goodness, you couldn't hardly find anything on YouTube how to do this. But I did manage to find one guy who, yeah, I got the gist of it, and yeah, did it myself. So it was a little bit challenging, but I got it. So I changed them over only because how it's getting positioned inside the camper trailer. I needed to change over the lids. So here, along here is its digital display, and there's the other side. So yeah, it has Wi-Fi, so we can actually change the temperature while we're in the car if we want to. If we want to change one to freezer or fridge, or just check out what the temperature is in there, we can actually have a look on our phones. On the side it also has USB to charge points, and it also has some other safety features on there, just in case it has an overload. It has a power plug too. It's got two power plugs, so it comes with your normal wall one, which is this Australian one, and also comes with the one, a 12 volt one that you would just plug in, which Michael will now, because we're going to put the fridge in a moment. Along here we have the gas bottle. So we've only got one gas bottle, but we're going to get the second one in here, and this is where the gas has been fitted professionally into here, and that's what Dominator Black Series, it comes with that as part of everything. And that side there is where the jerry cans go, but I might pull them out, and because we're not going to be too far away from a service station anyway, and the car takes, I don't know, 1400 kilometers before it runs out of fuel. So yeah, we won't run out of fuel, so I might even put other stuff in there. And that is the what do you call it, Michael? I've got a mind blank. It connects.
Hitch.
This is the hitch. Oh no, yeah, sorry, winch. That we'll put on the other side to open up the trailer. So we will do that in a second. Okay, so it's very hard, but the sun's in. So this is, and it's not quite high enough, we'll come back up. So it's Wi-Fi. Might have to turn the Wi-Fi on this little beauty. And is it turned on, Michael?
Yep.
Okay, so I am cycle day 9, and I was supposed to start testing today because my AF came early, so I'm thinking that I may even ovulate earlier, so my whole cycle's changed up a little bit. So I didn't have any ovulation tests. I actually bought them off eBay day cycle 1, and it's taken so long to get here, so I'm waiting on my digitals, and I actually saved money by purchasing 2 lots, and they haven't arrived. And when I text the kids today, because I was at work, I said, did any parcels arrive for me? And they're like, no. And I'm like, okay, no worries. And I'm working tomorrow, and I thought if a parcel comes while I'm not home, I won't be able to test till day cycle 10 or 11, and I was hoping it wouldn't be too late. So I came home, and there was 2 letters on the bed, and I'm trialing these ones this month. So these ones are a 1-step cassette, and I thought I'll just give them a go. So I did one before, and if this focuses, you can see that there's 2 lines, but it's definitely a negative. So it's obviously not ready yet, and that's perfectly fine. So hopefully tomorrow I get my digitals and I can start my digitals. I have had the biggest acne. Normally don't get pimples, and it was massive. It has been there, what am I day cycle 9? It's been there 5 days. Like, oh my gosh. I didn't even want to go anywhere because it was so huge. You could just see it. I mean, you can see it now. I can see it. So yeah, so a bit hormonal. Yeah, so still taking on my tablets, doing what I'm supposed to do, doing my basal temp, so around 36.1 to 36.2, and still tracking along a few days before we leave. So you never know, I actually might get my positive before we leave, or the day I leave. So I'll try and keep you up to date with it, and keep you up to date with the digitals when they come along. I'll try and video my peak. I'll video it once I know that I'm getting a darker test, and you kind of can get if you're going to get a peak or not. Other than that, nothing else much, probably TMI, but my CM, I can actually feel it's getting more and more each day. And would you believe, I think yesterday I got a little bit at the start of stretchy already. So normally I don't get that till a bit later either, but I think it's because my cycle was shorter this time. It could possibly be that I might ovulate a little bit earlier. So you never know, and I'll come back to you on probably tomorrow or the next day with some more testing, and we'll see how we go. So see you soon. Ladies, I am now cycle day 12, and I'm going to do another ovulation test. They didn't even come, these ovulation digitals. Like I said on my last video, I ordered them like 9 days ago, and I did not receive them. And we're about to go camping. Like tonight I've got to do my night shift. Tomorrow night I come home, pick everyone up, we go camping. So I don't have time to go to anywhere but our local shop. And for the first time ever, I have bought these clear blue pink ones, and I've never used them. I've only ever used the digital ones. So today we're going to use not only this one, we're going to use my one-step ones, the cassette ones that I told you that are new, and they've actually been working really well. So this is my blank one. I'm going to dip it in now. So while we're going, I have no idea how to use the other one. I literally don't even have time. I've just come back from getting last things of food, and we're packing the camper like as we speak. And I'm giving you a few minutes of my time to do this before we go. I'm really hoping that I get I think it's a smiley face by what I've seen on other people's videos. So I'm going to dip this one, and I'll have a quick look at the paperwork because I haven't even looked at the paperwork. And I'll show you my yesterday's test as well. So yeah, TMI, I've had really good cervical mucus this month as well. For the last few days I've had the stretchy CM, and I'll just wait for that to flash. Hopefully it does, and I've done the right thing. Yeah, had little niggly pains, probably ovulation I'd say. And I will have a look. Oh, it's flashing. So let's have a look. I'm pretty sure it works exactly the same way. Okay, so I just got interrupted, but this test basically says either a circle if you're not fertile, I think, you don't have an LH surge, or a smiley face if there is. I should have read this first, but I kind of thought it works the same way as everything else. So if it shows up, which I'm not sure, I've just never used these pink ones before. So my day 12, so I think this was this morning's one, so I'm actually around lunchtime. So it's showing up, you know, pretty good. It's not a positive, but it's nice and dark, and I think they're better than the other little cheapy sticks. So we'll wait for the other one to come through. It's running through, it looks like it's getting darker. but it's not really dark. So yes, I hope you enjoyed. I just put some little clips in here, I think somewhere. The camper, I think we did like a quick trip around it, and I'll try and see if we have time, do a quick look around it again now that it's packed. And I'll try my very best to get another ovulation test done tomorrow morning if it's still like a circle tonight, so that you can see when I ovulated. My temperature this morning was 36.1, I think. So I'm waiting for that dip. So this month I'm totally out of whack without my digitals, and normally I do my digitals and I do my basal temps. This time I've got my cheapies, so I'm going off my temperatures because I know what the temperatures are like. Oh my god, I just seen it. Guess what? Oh my goodness. I just bought a 10 pack of these, and holy dooly. So I got another positive on day 12, cycle day 12. Holy dooly, I did not realize that I would actually get that. I just literally bought this packet of 10. Like, they're all still in there, you know, there's 9 in there. So yeah, that's exciting. Guess what? I got it before I went camping. Yay! I don't have to sneak around and try and do these tests, like, you know, behind a tree or in the camper van, you know, with all the zippers closed and doing the whole, oh, this is day cycle 13. No, it's done. Yay! So I'm going to keep testing though, probably in the morning to see if I get a still peak, or I get, it goes lighter. I'm not sure how long the surge is going to last. I think it's set on this packet up to 48 hours. So it says make love anytime during the next 48 hours to maximize your chances of becoming pregnant. Yes. Okay, we are on again. So stay tuned. If I don't get to add an end video to this, thank you for all those subscribe and watch my videos all the time, and welcome to those who are new. Click subscribe and don't forget that notification bell so you can see every video, because from now on it's going to be probably my 2-week weight and pregnancy tests. So we will talk to you soon, and good luck to you all, and hope to see your progress as well. So bye bye.